Randosteve from TetonAT.com. Like many of you, I've been embracing the fat ski revolution, especially with these megawatts at 125 in the waist. I know a lot of you guys tend to ski these at a resort or skis like this, and maybe getting them on some hard pack snow a little bit more often. One downside to that is because the skis are so wide, you can really build up some pressure on the edges here, therefore kind of wearing out your bases quicker on the edge or oxidizing the base. So one thing you can do is actually wax the edges of the ski colder than the center of the ski. That'll make the edges of the ski base harder than the rest, therefore protecting it from oxidation. One way I'll show you how to do that, you just pop your ski in the vise here. A lot of times these vices are hard to kind of grasp, these larger skis, or clamp onto them. So you can just sort of, a lot of times if you just sort of lock onto the binding there, that works really well too. Next up, just start with a nice wire brush. Give the skis a bit of a brush, clean them out. Next thing you do here, there's a lot of different ways to apply the wax. I usually like to hold, this is a Start Green, super cold wax, it's rock solid. Got this iron cranked up pretty hot here. And this is the way I usually like to do it. Just kind of drip on some wax up and down the edge. Just kind of keep it on the edge of the ski, nice little bead of wax. You put a little more. That looks pretty good. Next up, take more of a medium temperature wax. So a nice pink, cocoa red. It's kind of like 20-degree wax. Just kind of put that in the center of the ski like so. And now, just run the iron down. Yeah, try not to actually move it back and forth a lot. Try to get a nice even line. If you start going like this, you're just going to start mixing all the waxes together. So it's real simple. Just go up and down the ski a few times. Get the wax nice and hot and melt it in there. You don't want to have the wax molten for an extended period of time on the ski though. Now maybe just an inch or two behind the iron, and that's about it. And you'll just go do this a few times. Try not to push all the wax off the ski. Very simple. So just kind of do that a few times. Get it nice and molten. Set it aside to cool. Once the skis have had a chance to cool, just want to get your scraper here. Nice sharp scraper. If it's not very sharp, a nice flat file works really well. Keeps it nice and flat and sharp. Start at the tip. Nice even strokes. Scrape off as much wax as you can without gouging into the base. Sometimes this can be a challenge. If your skis are super fat, you might have a softer scraper. And just try to go tip to tail. It's okay to manipulate the scraper a little bit to get those hard spots. Hard to reach areas of the ski. Once you've scraped it off really well, get off the excess, get out your wire brush again, and just hit it a few times just to remove any of the extra wax that might slow you down. Once you do that, just pop her out of the vise and take your scraper and remove all the little pieces from your edge. And sidewall, and you're good to go. Happy skiing. Ciao.